Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new.
You good right there? On that one? Yeah. Okay.
You just so much.
I ain't smoking on Lil Zah, bitch. I'm smoking on you.
I actually like how boys are so into the girl rap now. Shit
That
They
shit
be
hard.
screaming that shit at the top of their lungs.
I can't hide you in my business. You might wish me death tomorrow.
It's a,
Bitches be on dick today, saying every word to up tomorrow.
Okay. You know some more?
fake bitch.
Fake? No, I'm not saying that part.
No, say that part.
Say that.
Wait, no, I can't say that part. Fake bitch. That's why my friend fucked on your nigga.
Hey.
Both you bitches
Bitches get-
pussy. I think y'all should scissor.
Yeah.
I bought a chain.
One of them big ass, something like that.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
bought a chain. She bought a.
She sending
It's
shots.
cool.
That's how
Just
I know
stop.
I got her
Yeah.
triggered.
You didn't do well.
No, I didn't.
Hello, Club Culture family. If you are on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating.
Put y'all phones on vibrate. My bad. I didn't even think you was. I forgot you going to that whole tidbit. And this is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Man, okay. Jesus. This is episode 46. I got my boy Jay in the back.
Yo.
I got my girl Scootie on the couch with us today.
Scoop.
We got Jonesy.
Uncle Jonesy's back.
We got Big Nova. Big Viral.
Hey, landlord. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me.
And you got Big Sexy T, you know.
The biggest star.
Y'all, we deep as hell as opposed
Facts.
to last week. That's
Facts.
crazy.
We
Hey,
had to.
Can we make a new requirement that I guess gotta have open Instagram pages? No?
Excuse me?
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Because who are these people? I don't even know that last dude. Who's that guy?
Last dude. Oh, Isaac.
Isaac.
I
Yeah.
tagged his Instagram on the.
And it's private.
Yeah, I hate that type of shit. That's not going.
Like, why are you doing a podcast if
You
your
got a
social
private,
media
yeah.
part?
There's a lot of people that do podcasts that's like that.
Make a
Because they don't
Finsta.
want you in their real, like, they personal life.
So make a
Why come on
Finsta.
a podcast?
I mean, I feel like it makes sense. Like,
Work page.
you get to know me on the pod, but you don't need to get to know me on my socials. My
So
socials
make
for my
another
close
social.
people.
I ain't buying that. I ain't buying
You will
that.
never grow like that as a personality.
We
I
need to
mean-
see you. We need to see what you eat. We need to see what you do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of the whole.
But I mean, he could just have
your whole
came on the
shtick.
pod. He ain't trying to be a personality.
Yeah,
right?
I just asked him to come on the pod so we could talk sports.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Yeah,
I guess.
Hey, Isaac, man, take that if you want to. I don't really think you need to. But
Call
all
him
right.
out.
He's a good guy, though. I like the episode.
Appreciate you for watching it. Hey, man.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Facts.
Hey.
Happy
Shout out
Pride.
Shout out all my gay niggas.
Your twins.
Shout out all my gay
It's
niggas.
always Jonesy.
What you
Besties
mean?
with the Westies.
Shout out all my gay niggas.
No, you can't shout them out because you said you wasn't going to wear any merch that was too rainbowish.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I did. But I said I would give me a little rainbow.
I made it, but I was like, you know
Or
what?
maybe it should just say hashtag ally.
Nah,
In
just give me a little
rainbow.
rain. Just give me a little rain. That's too much.
You know,
That's too
don't
much.
No,
think
the
that's-
thing is
it's
the
ally.
rainbow. The rainbow still, to me, like if I, like for instance, right, I don't know how to tell if girls are gay.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I see that rainbow shit or the double piercing, if you got your nose pierced twice,
That's the thing, like for
yes,
real, like the right ear
every
thing?
bitch that got her nose pierced twice, fucking around. She just confirmed it for before we got on the pod.
That's insane.
Scootie, your ass gay.
Is you
just found
LGB? Cause your gun pink.
I'm the plus because I'm confused. I'm
Okay,
gonna
I
say-
appreciate the honesty.
I ain't gonna say I'm not
Shout out all my Legibicua
Brown.
people, man.
All right.
legit.
My Legibicua.
We actually have Pride merch on the site. If you would like to purchase that, you feel me, support the pod. Get
Go
your,
buy it.
yeah, we'll be out in the streets, Chicago for Pride.
Oh.
And you'll see us with our shirts on. So if you want to feel a part of the club,
Yep.
go ahead and get you a shirt, Chicago.
So I'm gonna be
Can I get
honest
the
with
little
you.
Indiana.
rainbow one though? Like that, like our merch, like for me, it's like that's like
No,
yeah.
no.
That's
It's
too
all or
gay.
nothing.
Enterprise.
That's too gay.
How?
No,
What
because
you mean?
first
That's
of all,
too gay.
the way that I designed it is I didn't use bright ass rainbow colors. I use like a mustard type of color for each color.
It is real subtle, but
Yes.
I still think it should say like something like to let it be known that you're not gay. You just support.
Because
gay
you know people
But-
are just so ignorant. They gonna
But that's why I feel like
Rainbow
the
pe-
small, like a small
Nope.
little
even
rainbow.
if you got a little rainbow in there, they're gonna be that boy gay.
Hi, man. I mean, shit. I guess I'll just wear
Hashtag
this.
ally.
I don't know. That's too many letters.
Y'all gonna have to catch me early in the day that day though.
Hey man, we outside that whole day, and at the party gonna be a vibe. We doing the Pride Night. We moving it from second Friday to the last Sunday, right?
A vibe.
Yep, for Pride Night. So after the Pride Parade, you ain't gotta stay out all in the city all night. Get you no room, none of that. You can come on back to the region. We having a big ass Pride party.
All right.
If you want to be a host, send me your picture.
I got you. I'm gonna be a host.
I'm gonna have to find my way out here to the region.
Whatever you finna say, no. No.
Can I wrestle the Vibe Girls that night?
That is not LGBT. That is very S.
Hey, Nova, man.
Can we set that up though? Like, can we,
So much has happened since the last episode. Not the one that dropped last Friday. But the one with you. Man. So much has fucking happened for us.
I don't know, man. I need an award. I feel like I'm y'all best fucking featured guest.
You are. And that's why you a part of the squad. That's why you get free merch.
Usher me in. Can I get one of Clues Bombs?
Clues Bombs.
Drop the Clues Bombs on them.
All right, Jay, that's up to you. All right.
Drop the Clues Bombs.
But no, man, every episode you've been on has been our most successful episode. Specifically, this last one went crazy.
And was that the third one?
Yeah, it's your third one.
3 is the charm, baby.
That shit went crazy.
You like a system player, man. You like Latrell Sprewell.
Every time you get on here, you and these sports references just
I don't even know who that is.
But you like, hell yeah, I'm just like Latrell.
He was the dude that choked the coach out. He choked his coach out.
We don't remember.
That sounds like an everyday nigga.
Yeah,
that sounds like a nigga named Latrell, though.
Yeah. On me. He went to Lou Wallace.
Hey, that's some Lou Wallace.
Yeah, I don't think anybody that's listening to the pod know what Lou Wallace is. Y'all gotta remember that a lot of people listen to us.
It's me over here like
states.
Okay, yeah, so Lou Wallace Science Technology Engineering and Mathematics Academy was a prestigious high school in the Gary, Indiana neighborhood.
It's a bunch of niggas from Gary.
No,
that shit was in Glen Park, the ghetto.
That is a ghetto ass
Glen
school.
Park is like Beverly Hills, but for Midwest shit.
Okay. Anyway, let's move
back to the viral clip that went up for us. Nova, has the girl that you was talking about, has she seen that clip?
Yeah, she's seen it, man. She liked it. She thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Did she subscribe?
I don't know. I just know she called me crying, laughing, like literally, like she had tears in her eyes, like, man, y'all ass crazy as hell. she like, that's how it happened. I'm like, that's exactly how it happened. She like, so that's just how I had my clothes. Is all you ain't seen. I'm like, bro, I pulled back the covers. You was naked. Stop capping.
So she said she
trying to tell me she took her clothes off and then got under the covers. No, you did not, bro.
She Houdini'd you.
Yeah, she did not.
She Houdini'd you.
Hey,
her clothes was rolled up at the end of the bed.
Yeah,
she was underneath the covers. Took that shit out underneath the covers.
Shimmy.
Yeah,
right up out her shit.
I see you got the butterflies in your hair. You feeling real?
I was on some supernova shit for my birthday.
How was your birthday, man?
It was cool.
That we missed.
Yeah, these niggas missed. Y'all heard them right? Rewind the pod and hear them say how they gonna come, and they did not come.
So let me go ahead and make these public apologies. First, I would like to apologize to Vibe Lounge because I thought they was trying me by charging me for parking.
What happened with that?
I took that personally, and I shouldn't have. So I would like to apologize.
Okay.
And that's what caused me to miss your birthday. So I would like to apologize.
But no,
to you
I was called. He was kind of tripping because, like I told him, you know, when something is first starting, is 9, 10, even 11. People don't really start coming to like 11:30, 12, you know? So when it's that early crowd, don't be trying to hit them over the head because it's dead in here right now. You know?
Want them to come in.
Right. Bring them in. And I feel like that's where they kind of messed up at too, because it was a lot of people that was there for me. They left because they was like, man,
I don't get y'all kids.
Right. I'm not about to pay, you know, $10 to park. There ain't nobody even in there right now. You know, so that was kind of like on us too. With the shit at the door, getting that shit situated. But aside from that, all will be forgiven as long as I get my cupcakes.
You gonna get your cupcakes, I promise.
I honestly I just feel like a good resolution for this is if I wrestle the Vibe Girls.
I knew he was gonna say it.
Just one.
All right.
So aggressively.
We got a lot on the agenda we got to get to. So let's do that and no longer listen to anything Jonesy has to say.
I feel like I ain't seen y'all in a long ass time again.
I haven't seen you in a minute.
I saw you like 2 weeks ago.
Recorded me with dirt on my shirt.
Me? I did that?
Yes.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's very insane.
You recorded her with dirt
I'm a piece
on
of
her
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
We got to get you together, man.
I came out the crib. I didn't even know that I was going to be recording something until like 10 minutes before we was recording.
If I call him to come to an event, what the fuck am I calling you for?
Come eat.
Moral
fellowship. Politics.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
It don't hurt to say like, hey, can you come shoot me real quick at this event?
I always say that.
So you did say that?
I say, Jonesy, I need you to record.
She explicitly said that to you?
On the phone, yeah. But it
what
was
are we talking about?
right before, like, hey, I need you to record, come out the crib now type shit.
Okay.
I am very impulsive.
That is not ahead of time. Ahead of time to me is at least 12 hours.
No, so this is the thing. He knew he was supposed to come to the event. So I called him and said, hey, man, I'm going to need you to record.
Okay.
I did forget about the event, but you got to text me these things so I could put it on my calendar. I keep telling y'all. This for everybody. Like, at the end of my days, I go through my text. That's when I open my text. Like, for y'all to be, yo. Yeah, I don't stop fucking doing that. But anyway, at the end of my day, I go back through my text. Like, all right, these plans here, put them on my whiteboard, go from there.
I was just finna say.
I wish I was like that.
I was just
I
finna say.
have to be like that.
Am I the only adult that has a whiteboard?
No, I got 3 of them.
I got 2 of them bitches.
I need to be more of an adult like that.
Yeah, grow up. Grow the fuck up.
I
got a calendar one, and then I just got a regular one.
I want a girl to do that shit for me.
So she can doodle on it and shit.
You feel me?
I love that.
Organize my stuff, babe.
That is I feel like that because I was talking to my sister about that. I feel like that is a huge issue in a lot of hetero or homosexual relationships where there are roles in a relationship, and it don't have to be gender roles. It's just I'm gonna be the provider, and I want to pay for everything, and the other person I'm gonna be the planner.
The nurturer,
right?
Yeah.
I like to be the provider.
Me too.
So I need to be with a planner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely the nurturer in the situation.
Man, we both paying for shit. That's how I
No,
always
that's
do.
cool.
That's
I
cool.
don't. You don't ever have to feel like you.
But
can't
are
pay
you
for
the one
anything.
always making sure a motherfucker ate? Do you do the extra
We
shit?
grown as hell. Why ain't you eat?
This is why he will be alone forever.
I asked the question in conversation.
He's an asshole.
You know what I'm saying?
All this
And
time
then
I
it's
thought
like,
Jonesy was sweet. He's
He
really
said
an ass.
no. He's a shit.
No.
He's a little shit.
I'm a piece of shit.
I don't like how you try to act innocent on the pod.
What you mean?
Be in these comments. I'm a wholesome man, bro.
I am a wholesome man.
No.
Whole.
No, you're
What?
not. No, you're not.
What you mean?
Yeah,
Let's have this
right.
interview.
This nigga, look, what's crazy?
confused.
What's crazy is like a couple weeks ago when we was always talking about relationships and shit. We know on my first episode, the first pod I did, and he was like, "Yeah, this one I'm just gonna go back to my ex because it's bad out here."
What the fuck?
All this stuff. Like,
Jonesy said that?
yes, rewind the pod.
Bro, you
find
know what's
it.
crazy? She texted me like 2 days ago.
You must really love her.
I was upset. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, don't. Why?
It
Why
pissed
did you
you
do
off?
this? Yes.
Nigga, you spoke up.
No. I don't think I did.
Anyway,
Yeah. Keep
he
going.
meets a new girl that I see him with all the time. I see her claiming him.
Is she dark skinned like chocolate?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know,
What you mean? Who is chocolate?
Brown skin, like she your color.
I don't want to look. I feel like that's
just-
kind of
No, no,
No,
I feel like that's kind of
Let's
justice.
go.
This is for my.
Let's
I'm not
go.
gonna do it.
It's
Like
my
this.
own
This for my own investigation.
I'm not gonna talk about how she
Hey,
is.
This nigga always talk about me.
I see him with this girl. That's clearly like, if that ain't your girl, this is my girl. This is her. So, and then I bring it up like, oh my boy, I'm happy for you. That he
Happy for what?
exactly. I ain't doing shit. What you mean? I'm like, boy, niggas ain't shit, man.
I just be chilling. We chilling. Everybody
you know,
and
make
this
sure
was,
your
I was just
socks
talking
all
about this shit
paired up
earlier because I
and
was on
shit.
another podcast earlier. I
She
was
does let
just
me
talking
fool.
about this shit. It'd be a nigga who was raised to be a good dude, but he around such fuck nigga culture that all he do is he just soak
He
it up like a
ooze
spoon.
fuck nigga shit and just
A lot.
That's me?
That's a lot of
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I ain't no fuck nigga.
unintentionally.
I'm not.
I'll say you might unintentionally be a fuck nigga.
No. Sometimes I have to be mean to people because people don't get it.
I feel like I should help you out, but I don't want to.
That's yeah, man. We going past some shit. Asshole, cool. I eat that. Bad person, I eat that. Fuck nigga, it's like, all right, bro.
niggas that eat bad person.
Yeah.
I eat fuck nigga before I eat bad person.
Yeah,
nah, because sometimes, because bad and good is all.
All right, you said I got a little charisma.
Nah, bad and good is all.
Bad feelings.
Yeah,
that's really what it is.
You can always, you're not trying to take accountability. You can always do that.
Nah, but that ain't the type of bad I'm talking about. Like, bad and good is all opinionated. Like, I can make a decision for myself that'll save myself, and you'll think I'm a bad person for it, and I wouldn't give a fuck. That's how it is.
Okay, I can see that.
I ain't hurt innocent people or still bad. Like, no.
Okay, I'm like,
I'm like selfish bad. Like, if I ain't got it to give, I ain't giving it. Fuck you.
That's not bad. That's just being a person.
Exactly. But people say I'm a bad person for that. Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
You
for
feel
sure,
me?
I get what you're saying.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. Bad person, cool.
Yeah, okay, I ain't hurting innocent people or stealing bad. No, that's
fuck
fucked
nigga
up.
Just too bad. He out here stepping
Stealing
on bitches' heart.
Yeah, nah, that ain't me.
The nigga just stepped on your puppy.
He just stole a basket of kittens.
First of all, do y'all know the rapper Chika? Or Chika?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that whole lot of money in this month?
No, that's Bia.
Oh.
Bia.
No, she's a little heavy set, right?
Yeah.
Dark skin.
She was
a
lyricist, right?
fucking tripping on Twitter.
But did she get into it with Nicki Minaj or somebody?
She definitely be vocal about like Nicki Minaj sometimes on her Twitter. She just do a lot of Twitter rants.
She has manic episodes.
Is she like
I feel like the
Iggy, not
one.
Iggy,
She had one maybe a year ago or so.
No,
I agree with what she said.
Dark skin chick. She a dark skin.
Is she like Azalea Banks? Like she just talks a lot
Kinda,
and don't really make music.
But
without
the shit she say be having substance though.
Without the crunchiness.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, without the
Azalea
Banks is crunchy.
Azalea Banks like 2 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's far and in between when she hits the mark.
Chika like your homegirl that always got an opinion about something.
Like me.
Okay. Well, more
but a
story.
little meaner.
So what did Chika do?
She was on a flight, and on that flight, there were young children, toddlers, 2-year-old and under on that flight, and they were, I guess, crying or making noise, and she was trying to rest and sleep. And so,
in her defense,
I'm already agreeing with her.
In her defense,
wait, what did she do? What did she do?
Hold on. In her defense, this was a red eye flight, and you know, red eye flights is them 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Everybody needs to be asleep on this motherfucking flight.
Okay, what'd she do?
So she basically went to Twitter to rant about not being able to sleep because of these bitch ass kids. That's
she said. These bastards. Somebody needs to get their bogus bastard kids.
Yeah.
And
so guess people can't have opinions now?
No. Guess who the fuck that granddaddy is?
Guess who the granddad is?
Who?
T.I.
I'm dead.
This was Zanique's daughter's baby.
The twins.
That makes it funny.
She took a picture, and then Zanique leaning over like this with the kids, and they just like.
But
her kids is hollering or they snoring?
They was just probably crying or
I ain't gonna lie, G. I one time got on a flight from Texas to Chicago. That's a 2-hour, 14-minute flight. That baby hollered literally with his mouth open, eyes bulging for the entire 2 hours and 14 minutes.
But
get that motherfucker some melatonin.
Outside of,
I don't want to hear that shit.
That's why
the thing is, it was a first class flight.
That motherfucker ride for free. I paid my $200 for this flight.
No, they were in first class, baby.
Yeah.
They were in first class. Yeah. And she was like, take your bastard babies, at least fly economy.
Yeah.
And everybody got on her ass like.
She called them kids bitch asses and.
Okay.
Yeah, like her language towards the kids.
Do we got the tweets?
So
Can we bring the tweets up?
Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna try to find them.
This is insane.
I feel like though when you on Twitter, like that ain't what you would do in real life.
Zanique clapped back. She clapped back.
Yeah.
That's the daughter.
That's the daughter.
Okay.
She clapped back. She gave her little 2 cents. Like, first of all, watch your fucking mouth.
As she should.
And then Twitter came in like a black superhero and got on that girl ass.
So this is what Chika posted on Twitter. She said, the lady next to me who thought it would be a good idea to buy yourself and your twin infants first class seats on a red-eye flight, who just woke me up by bringing your screaming bastard to our seats to soothe her. I just bought a $34 Wi-Fi at 4 a.m. to call you a stupid P.S. I hate you and I hope you get a paper cut between each finger tomorrow, you senseless wench.
Yeah,
like, are you literally mentally delayed? What makes you think a 1-year-old will shut their bitch ass up on a 7-hour flight that takes off at 1 fucking a.m.? You already had them up past bedtime.
She low key right.
I don't care the circumstance. Take your ass to economy at least.
She low key kind of right. Why did you drag these babies out this house?
Yeah, this sounds like terrible planning on their part.
Yeah, I will say that.
What is she right about? Okay. In cases like this, do we ever care about semantics? Is that supposed to be something we should talk about?
See, I don't think this is a right or wrong thing. I just feel like, at least, like, why do you got babies taking a 1 a.m. flight? Like, where's the planning?
But you gotta remember, she's still sort of kind of a famous-ish kind of person.
Well, get your ass on the PJ.
Exactly.
But why do you have 1-year-olds with you at 1 a.m?
They're her
traveling?
children.
And stay your ass at home.
I mean, that's probably the only fight she could get for that day, and had to get somewhere.
Like, these goddamn single parent homes.
So
she not a single parent.
So get the.
So what is going?
So
why does she have kids at 1 a.m? I'm not understanding
her
this
nigga
part.
Hooper do
Is
something.
that actually that important to not have kids on a plane at 9 p.m. to a 1 a.m. flight? Is that important?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I'm like 50-50 on it because I don't have kids.
I feel
really don't.
they should have an area for them type of situations.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody get to tripping and having a panic attack or something like that, you can't just move them from one side of the plane to the other side of the plane because all they see is plane.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they need to have, you know how places you go, they might have a quiet room or like a calm down section.
You want planes to build that now?
No, not necessarily, but a lot of these big dumbass planes got extra space. They really do.
Tickets gonna be $500.
I don't know. I don't
One
personally
way.
think,
I feel like if you paying all that for first class, that shit should be in first class.
I agree with that part.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
I agree with that part. So are we holding the plane company accountable for not having that?
I feel like it should be mandatory. If your baby don't shut the fuck up in 30 minutes, we need to give it a melatonin.
So let's drug babies if they don't go to fucking sleep.
Yes.
I'm with you on that morally, but legally, no. Morally, yes. Legally, no.
Then babies can't come on planes.
See,
I feel like it should be an age limit.
Because that shit, bro, I swear to God, G.
No,
the baby was
stressful.
right here, bro. For 2 hours and 14 minutes, that motherfucker was like crying.
I do.
And how I
feel
know
like
is because
it
the
should
grandma
be-
took the baby from the mama. I seen them hugging and crying and shit because we all got on the same flight. So the baby going with the grandma, going back to Chicago, probably don't even really know the grandma because it's a little fucking baby. So he just,
that baby was too young to fly.
yeah, he didn't even know. He's in shock. Where the fuck is my mama? I'm on this plane. My ears are popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I get why the baby is hollering, but the whole time come
But
on,
damn,
baby.
bitch, it's your
Come on,
baby.
Come on, grandma got you.
Yeah.
That baby, fuck, he didn't want to hear that shit. You need to hit them gums. With
a little whiskey. Put a little bit of that.
no, we not finna drug babies, bro. That's not the answer to the scenario.
Personally, I don't got a dog in the fight because I get on planes loaded. So no matter what, I go to sleep.
Yeah. I see. This is why these conversations are important because we all like.
I feel like she didn't have to call her baby a bastard in the
Yeah,
bitch.
she
she
had to
went way
use that
too far
language.
with that.
Yeah,
But
the
I do
language
feel
was
like
inappropriate.
when you in the moment and you ranting like
Yeah.
on your social media,
Yeah.
that's what you do.
Yeah.
You don't really mean that from your heart.
That's
like,
some shit you put in the group
I
chat.
ain't gonna lie. I think she meant that shit from her heart. Because
I
she
think she meant it
added
too.
to the thread. Like, she
Yeah.
kept going.
And then she came out and was like,
She was pissed off.
she said she wasn't gonna apologize.
she said, I had a manic
she had
episode.
fans.
How many fucking episodes you gonna have, girl?
Yeah, she had a fan text her or inbox her. It's like, hey, you feel me? I've been following you for a while. I don't think that was cool. Like, and she was like, posting this because I think it's important because I understand that people who actually do want to support me were also offended by my inflammatory thread yesterday. I'm sorry because it was triggering / infuriating to many. I just don't like being seen as someone I'm not. What the fuck does that mean?
That mean that like, cause like I don't think she would do that in person. Like, yo, bitch ass baby.
So
like,
do it on Twitter where millions of people will
but
see
it's different online. Things on social media is different.
What she thought,
and
it kind of overflowed into something else. Had she changed up the language and like not called the baby,
and had she not, she posted.
You called two babies.
How did they find out that was Zanique now?
So Zanique posted. Zanique saw that on Twitter while on the flight because Chika bought internet just to go on Twitter to say that.
Yeah, I know.
So Zanique saw. Yeah, so she saw that shit going up on Twitter, and so she took a video of her and the babies like, these my kids, and said, "Wait, I'm in tears. Not Chika Boo was mad at my child was cutting up in first class. You should have just sat there and been mad, babe. She's Sky priority as fuck."
That sounded like it was staged. This sounded like some Zeus Network ass
What
shit.
I say is,
low key.
This sounded like bro.
If you were so bothered, you could have just been like, yeah, shouty.
What can you do with it? It's literally nothing you can do.
Zanique said, "Shorty went out her way
because
about
you know what's funny? I did the same thing. I posted on Facebook that he needs help getting babies. Come to think about it.
Did you call them bitch ass babies?
My nobody ass did the same exact shit. I posted on Facebook these fucking babies howling on a 2-hour flight. But they need a melatonin.
But did you call them bitch ass babies?
You did not.
You
did? You probably did.
Said these dumbass motherfucking babies.
I feel like I probably said something like
these dumbass kids.
I'm not somebody. I really don't give a fuck about like respect. I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit, to be honest. As long as you're not physically, I care more about physical harm than emotional and mental. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of me. So if you ain't it's I'm gonna explain a little bit because that do sound bad.
I know what you mean.
Something like this, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. If the baby's crying and I'm Chika, I'm just gonna take the L because I'm not gonna go on Twitter and say that. But I don't care that you did it. Like, I'm not mad at that because I understand
why you did what you did.
Yeah,
I'm definitely the one on Twitter, man.
What I say is, it should definitely be a age limit on flying. Not no little ass babies.
I'm not against that.
Because like 3 and 4, they can kind of sit the fuck down. Let me put your headphones on and you gonna watch this movie and be cool.
Yeah.
But when they newborns and 1 and 2, it's too much figuring it the fuck out. You gotta keep diapers and all this other shit.
I care more of y'all fighting on the plane now over these kids. I care more about that than just going on Twitter.
All these snakes on the plane.
Today we're shooting on a Monday, so we the second episode of Club Culture Music should have dropped already. And on that episode, we introduced a new game. And the new game is called Who You Got, right?
We never played this game.
Never, ever played this game before.
Okay.
So,
make me put on my glasses.
I think I played this on TikTok.
Oh, no, you didn't. I made this up. No, you didn't.
See Black Plight. She said, no, you didn't.
No, but like, it's a tournament style game where we all have to agree on, the choices that we choose to advance and win this tournament. But it's basically who you got to be the reason for the Black Plight. Like, what is the number one reason for the Black Plight? Like, of course, there's multiple reasons for that can accumulate to that, but we're gonna choose the one that we feel like is the most detrimental.
Okay.
So that's how you play who you got. So
let's do this.
So
do we have to all agree?
Yes, we all have to agree. Well, majority rules.
Make it hard.
Exactly, majority rules.
There's 5 people in here with 5 different opinions,
and one is gonna be odd. Like,
hey,
so
we
somebody.
a 2K Pro-Am squad.
Okay. So yeah.
He kills me.
This is completely unbiased. I randomized all of these choices to go against each other in the first round. So. Let's start with the top left.
Let's do this.
Rap culture or assassination of our black leaders.
Rap culture.
Definitely
Off
rap
bet?
culture.
Off bet.
Off bet?
Yes.
I'm going black rap culture off
So
back.
you don't think killing MLK and Malcolm
No.
X? Jay, I know you ain't got a mic today, but you could chime in.
Jay, why don't you have a
Yeah, nigga, shut up.
I reached out the wrong bag before I left.
You
guys.
would say
I'm
off
sorry.
in black leaders?
Why?
Why?
Well, he can't say too much now. He ain't got a mic.
Oh yeah, he ain't got a mic.
Well, we could just go take your vote. So 3,
4.
I'm good with whichever one y'all chose.
You ain't you gotta pick one.
I mean, rap culture has a lot of like intangibles to it that like the gay agenda could be for rap culture. Single parent households could be for rap culture. Yeah, what you think was the most detrimental? Okay, so we just go.
It advances.
Choose rap culture because majority rules.
Okay, what's next?
All right, we're gonna go bottom right, which is probably bottom left on the screen for people. But obesity or diabetes and integration after the civil rights movement.
Integration.
I feel like this the hardest one. It's like both.
No, I'm definitely hitting hard on the integration.
Yeah,
I'm leaning more towards integration, but you can go either.
I mean,
this one.
obesity and diabetes is an American problem, not a black problem. So
it isn't, but more specifically, we have an issue with
pressure
diabetes.
No, we do, but everybody in America is fat.
Yeah. But diabetes don't mean you got to be fat.
But everybody's in America is obese.
Lil Boosie got diabetes.
When I was in Canada, it was so shocking to me. Like the average person was slim, and then the people who I guess you could consider fat was like you.
Mm-hmm. But I
am. You're what they call husky.
No, those are like the Indian men. Like that's
You're not fat, you big bone.
That's what they call fat little boys, husky.
Everybody was slim in Canada.
Yeah, Canada don't
and
play
they do
that
a lot
shit.
of walking and
it's all that clean air.
They parking was
fresh
far as
mountain
fuck
water.
from the door. Nothing was convenient.
Cardio.
I mean, I'm for integration too. I think that's the one for me.
Yeah, we can go integration.
Okay, we going with that one. So the next one is the church and social media.
The church.
I'm gonna go to church.
I'm going to church.
Niggas was ruining their lives on home video, so social media ain't changed shit.
Church didn't swept so much shit up under the rug.
Yeah. But we got social media then touched on music. Like it affects music heavily. It affects our attention spans heavily, which has helped increase the want for AI for other companies. Now a lot of people don't have jobs. Say it again.
But where did most of us start at?
We started all in the church.
There you go.
But just just knowing that the church has been around since forever, and social media has only been around for probably 50, 40, maybe 30 years.
Shit, if that.
This shit didn't change so much in 30 years compared to like we still talking about BCs and AC events affecting us today, but that shit only took 30 years to really change the way the world is, like an extreme amount.
No, I still gotta go with the church because I can still wake up in the morning
not give a fuck about social media.
So yeah, not give a fuck about social media, but also I can see some fucking happy kids dancing in Uganda that I never would have seen before. You know, it sparked people interest to go places and to do things that they never would have did. The average American don't live more than 18 miles away from their mama or from the town that they grew up in.
Okay.
So with social media, I feel like that it broadened our horizons. It's a catch-22.
Mm-hmm.
But with the church, I feel like the cycle keep repeating. It's the same thing.
Do you think the church still has any effect on the world today?
Yeah,
heavy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Heavy. I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't been
Yeah,
inside of a
I just
church
feel
and
like
I don't know how
because
long.
social media has so many people are not in the church anymore.
That's true, but it's still a lot of people.
We got
and then they went to other things too.
Up.
They went to other things. They may not necessarily be in the missionary Baptist church, but now they Israelites. Now they Hotep. Now they Muslim. Now they
Dirty Moors.
Some people.
So we all going for the church because I'm not against the church. I choose the church too.
Yeah,
I'm church, bro.
Yeah, we can go that
I'm
way.
gonna go church.
Right.
Look like we all agreeing on that time, but
You had me at social media though. I was almost ready to switch.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, man. The gay agenda in single parents' homes. Single
gay
parent
agenda.
homes.
I'm going single parent
The
home.
goddamn gay agenda. Them gays need to be off my TV.
Single parent homes.
Oh, single parent
I'm
homes.
going
Single parent homes.
Yeah.
Do we want to say why?
Because I'm not going to lie, I don't think, surprisingly, black people have become a lot more tolerable of it. I think it's because so many of us were already closeted. And now, even though we kind of have like a younger generation of grandmothers, a younger generation of mothers, they're still more understanding. Like, you do have moms that are like, I don't want my son to be gay. But then most moms just like, I knew that. Boy, I seen you put my bra on. Yeah, I know. Or I seen the way you looked at that little girl when y'all went down the slide together. It's fine.
But what about the children?
Watch what the fuck your kids watch.
They can't. They at work all the time.
Well,
That's why you need two parents.
Being gay is a sin.
Two.
What they say? I never said LGBT. I said SIN. You ever seen that video?
I didn't say legitimate.
You ever seen that video?
No, I've never seen that video.
That shit funny as hell. You gotta look it up.
She said, I said SIN.
That shit had me dead.
So what about like people having the theory that people are gay because of molestation?
I think it is different situations with gays.
I could believe that. Yeah, it's definitely situations, but if
I think it's even. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think it's even people who gay who rather be like from molestation, but I think it's people who like environmentally gay too. Like, for instance, like a person like me who always been masculine. People have always called me gay my whole life, right? But I never did it. You get what I'm saying? And I tried it when I was younger because I was like, okay, I'm supposed to be gay because everybody tell me I'm gay. And it's the same thing for like feminine guys and stuff like that. And it's like, if they had the opportunity to be themselves but be with a woman, they would. You know, but people have always told them they supposed to be gay. They're supposed to be gay. So that's just what they did. And then some people who, you know, got molested or whatever, that they
shut themselves off from the opposite sex.
And then they go that way. Or like even with some men, they fall into the trap because they fell in love with their molester or something like that. You know what I mean? And they just keep going. So I think it is a lot of different situational gays, just like I think it's people who are born gay. Like, you know, so
yeah.
That's why I shout out all my gay niggas, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
That single parent home shit though, that shit tough.
Yeah, I'm choosing that. I just wanted to at least give us some commentary because we gonna have people that y'all fucking wrong. It's the gay agenda.
The gay niggas coming. Like,
I came from my single mother. Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Hey, look at how do gay niggas be linking up? Like, do they be like,
bitch, come outside, bitch?
Wow.
Or I mean, like, not like.
Let me tell you something. That's exactly how they call my phone. Bitch, what you doing? Nothing. Come outside, bitch. We outside.
But you a woman though. Like, do they be calling niggas? Like, do gay niggas play 2K with each other?
Probably, yeah. There's not one way to be gay. Like, I'm sure they do.
They be on the game.
Do you think all gay men are just like?
Do you know that dude off of TikTok, Trap Caleb?
Yeah.
So he's gay and he always be on the game, and that's what makes all his commentary so funny because he's playing the game, but he be playing the game with other gay niggas. So they be on like GTA. You gotta pull this nigga up.
Stop fucking playing with me, bitch.
Y'all gotta pull this nigga. You never. He the nigga that was like, "Give me a 40-piece toolbox and some WD-40." I had this bitch up and running in 15 minutes. We talking about the game. Like
Trap Caleb.
Yes.
Okay.
What's your name? Can I get your name?
They be on that
Tina.
Well,
Tina, fuck you.
Oh yeah. I watch a lot of his shit.
Yeah, he's
fucking hilarious.
So like they be like, he be like, sister, come pick me up.
Yeah.
Sister, come pick me up.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you should go on a whole rabbit hole on his page.
No,
it's
he is hilarious.
I got you.
Yes.
I'm gonna go down there.
He
play
playing
GTA,
but he be playing another game. After Dawn, or
that's like one of my guilty pleasures. It's like watching troll video games, like people troll on video games because I like doing that shit.
Yeah.
I play PUBG just to troll because you could team kill on there.
Do you know that game, the After Dawn or Before Dawn or?
Well,
Some game he play.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know he play a lot of GTA on the computer.
It's this white dude that be playing NASCAR that be crashing into people and them they be going crazy.
Like online.
He
Yeah.
intentionally gets online and just crashing. Oh my goodness!
Shit is
Fuck up the race.
hilarious.
Yeah, that'll piss me
Yes.
All right, we down
off.
to the city
nitty-gritty,
finals.
right? Yep.
All right, we gonna go with the church integration. I feel like that's a little easier.
But
A
they
little
really
easier.
hand in hand. That's the fucked up
You
part.
can't have integration without the church.
Without the church on me.
They
Yeah.
both got to advance. It's a triple threat match in the
We
finals.
can't do that.
What I say is, and a lot of people gonna hate me for saying this, I don't think segregation was so much of a bad thing.
Okay, explain.
And hear me out.
I hate you.
When we when we had our own shit, we were fucking thriving.
Yep.
And then them hating ass folks came and did what they did. And don't get me wrong, like, yeah, I want you to treat me equally, but my shit don't have to be equal to yours. So it kind of, what you said, catch-22? It's kind of like that.
That's literally what it is.
It's like the church pushed the whole, we need to be the same, we need to have the same shit, da, 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 da. I hear you. If they over here suffering, they welfare check, they not growing no crops in the, fuck them. I'm finna stay over here. We had Black Wall Street. We had movie theaters. We had our own thriving
Grocery
economy.
stores.
Grocery stores.
Yep.
Niggas was in Paris.
And you know what the problem was? We were making more money than a white town down the road.
But niggas also felt like a little inferior complex because I'm doing better than you, but I can't spend my money over here.
Exactly. And
So
I get that, but it's like,
was it worth it?
was it worth it? Because we kind of did a reversal. Like I feel
Hey,
like
open up that door, tell
we're
they
going
last
backwards
I
now.
think I got the little porch thing open. That's why we can hear them.
Look,
It's cool, man. Let these kids have their summer.
okay, be great.
It's all, like Dr. Umar said, integration was the worst thing to happen for the black community.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Dr.
Outside
Umar.
of
He been talking
slavery,
this shit lately.
I
Yes,
really do
yes.
believe that. I really do believe that because we had the sense of this my shit, but we just let everybody come take our shit because we felt like, oh well, I just want to spend my money. Man, fuck that. Spend your money in your community.
Well, the church was a large part of integration because our leaders were pastors and shit out the church.
And
But
they
when-
did they dirt.
Yeah, but when the assassinations happened and we no longer had those leaders, the church also like sided with the government and like was that the London Agreement or Amendment where churches can no longer be a part of any
Church and
political
state, yeah.
agendas, and that's how they became tax exempt. And so they no longer are a part of politics or what was happening during the civil rights movements for these people to be leaders for us so that they can make more money.
And when we say church, we're not saying all churches is just horrible places and don't go back and nah. But if we being technical and we being serious, the church has more influence politically, socially, even emotionally, because a lot of kids won't go to church because they feel judged. A lot of people, they don't go to church because the first lady and the first mother on the mother's board gonna say something to you about how you every time you come in here your skirt touch your knees and then everything else. It's just a very judgmental place.
So you feel like the church is more detrimental to our community than integration was.
Yeah.
What about you, Jonesy?
I'm still going with integration.
Okay. Jay?
I'm gonna have to stick with integration.
Sheesh, I'm a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dum.
I'm going to go with integration. And that's only because I feel like now that we are where we are with being homosexual is more tolerated and accepted, the church was the number one reason why niggas was like, that's not right. It's because of what we've been taught. And obviously we weren't taught correctly with certain things in the Bible. So I'm going to go with integration because I feel like we've gotten this far with the church still being here. If we would have removed it, I think integration would have still had more of a detrimental effect on us. So I'm gonna go break the tie, and we're gonna put integration up there.
Yeah, shout out all my gay niggas.
And if you are watching this or listening in, leave a comment and let me know if you thought whatever decisions we made was not the right decision.
Please don't feel
What's
attacked.
that? Oh yeah, go ahead. So now we got one more.
One more. Rap culture versus single parent homes.
Rap culture.
Single parent home.
I'm gonna go with single parent home.
Jonesy?
Still rap culture.
Okay, why? Since you the eyeball out, because I'm single parent homes.
Cause man, that shit fucked up.
Rap is fucked
Rap
up.
is fucked
Rap
up.
is fucked up.
It's been fucked up since it's been, well, yeah.
Gangsta music started all this shit.
Once
bro.
trap music started really pushing
Gangsta
to the
music
forefront.
Gangsta
started
music.
all of this
I'm with
shit.
gangsta
We
music.
wouldn't have trap music
Yeah, I ain't
without
gonna lie, that
gangsta
Dirty
music.
South music was coming in kind of hard too.
We wouldn't have that Dirty South shit without gangsta music. NWA was fucking a 14-year-old in their song. No one gave a fuck. That's weird. Dr. Dre like 6-0 against women. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what the fuck going on?
We don't know if a surviving Diddy is a
Allegedly.
real thing or not yet.
Allegedly.
We got
What?
sex
Nah, it's proven
trafficking.
that Dr. Dre beat up at least D Barnes
Yeah.
and like one of his wives.
Michelle or
And
Michelle.
Michelle,
yeah.
Oh, he was beating
So,
the shit out of Michelle.
on paper, he 3-0.
3-0,
In the
all
streets, he's 6-0.
Yeah.
What about and then he was beating shit out of his wife too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Like,
she
niggas was
get
on
all
wild
that money
shit.
from his ass.
The
All
only
right,
one that
well,
was cool was
single
Ice
parents
Cube.
for the win.
Doing PCP and shit.
All right, single parents. We moving on from that.
All right, I want to do my music. As soon as you move it up.
What's your music?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey.
You know that the finals music?
Nope.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's how I be playing. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is that boxing?
I
No,
have
that's
no
how
idea.
that's that sound that they be playing. The NBA Finals on ABC.
TNT,
That's gotta be
nigga.
old as hell. Like early 2000s music.
They still know. They still play it.
I can't remember the last time I watched a basketball game on TV.
Yeah.
I just
I
gamble.
don't watch it. Yeah, I don't watch it either. All right, shit. We in the finals. We got single parent homes and we got integration.
Integration.
I'm gonna go with single parent
Single
homes.
parent homes.
God
Damn,
damn.
Josie. Why did you choose integration?
Cause man, we ain't need them people. I just feel like we playing weird or not. That's why I'm
you know
like
what?
so in my weird or
Nah,
not
you know
bag.
what though? I might do have to go with I'm changing my vote to integration because we had the most 2-parent households up until integration.
Y'all see me? Y'all see us out here? This what happened when the East and the West collide. We come together.
I ain't gonna lie, Scootie did say MLK was some of his motivating factors because he wanted to fuck on white women legally.
I mean,
I didn't say that, but
I was gonna say that seemed a little off.
in
can
so
we
many
please
words.
run the tape back and
In so many
read
words.
between the lines?
Hey man, that's what I said.
That do be
That's
true.
what I feel like the nigga did.
And Dr. Umar talked about that shit too, though.
Mm-hmm.
About how the black man, you know, he wants to get with that other race so he can uplift himself.
Yeah, feel
He can get
as
that
if
Wanted to
dominant
get with them
trait that-
snow puppies.
white supremacy feel aligned with that
Yeah, I'm out here fucking
because that's
your
what
white
power
dollar.
is in America.
What he be saying? Black love forever.
Snow bunnies,
Bunnies
never.
Your laptop finna die.
It's black men fault to be with white
Your
women.
laptop finna die.
Oh shoot!
Was a white woman. I mean, was a black.
Was
black
a white
woman.
man and wanted to be with a black woman.
Yarby.
No. A white man and a black woman.
That's
was
what I
first.
just
What are we
said.
talking about
No, you
right
said
now?
you called them both black.
Oh. Well, shit.
Okay,
He
what are we
chose
talking
us.
about?
The first interracial marriage case.
Oh, that's why you.
Put us on game. You like a history.
But that's the
walking-
thing,
They
right?
made a movie about it.
That's the thing, right? And this is the beauty of conversation, right? Because a person can say that, right? And that sounds like that's how you drop your mic, right? But let's be honest, could a black man take that
No.
to court?
No.
That was for the white man to do. So for you to say like, oh,
That was his God-given right as a white man to take a black wife.
Who was the first court case? No, that was the first court case that could happen. Cause gotta know if you did you see the way what's my nigga name Frederick Douglass used to treat his fucking wife, who did everything for him, who put him in position
Like shit.
to be able to get what he got. He shitted on her every chance he got, you know. So it's like
his nappy head.
Don't be anti-black.
Trust me,
Nappy head,
if the black
Negro.
man could take it to court where he could marry his white wife and win and not be lynched as soon as he stepped foot out that damn courtroom, he would have did it.
That's a great point. I think so.
They ain't want no niggas in their court.
I changed my answer.
What's your answer to the integration?
I said single parents. I'm gonna change it to integration because she
Come on.
has a valid.
Come
She
on.
has a valid point. Damn
yeah.
it, you right.
Come on.
I think integration cause is a
The direct cause.
of single parent homes.
Really,
community, for
integration is the direct like downfall of black people. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It is.
We gonna be.
I do it so but I can't agree with that at all. Damn, Dave. Not as size as Jim Crow, man. That shit was terrible.
Jim Crow won.
Jim Crow won. That shit's terrible.
Jim Crow was horrible. Jim Crow was horrible. Yes.
That's the thing, though, right?
I wanna live in Jim Crow.
No, nobody want to live in Jim Crow era. But even like yesterday, I was watching this new show. It's called Soul Food on Hulu or something. Y'all seen that? But basically, this black lady, she goes around. She tries it sucks. That's exactly what I wanted to do. But she tried all these different foods and stuff like that. And you know, her roots are in Mississippi, and her family still own the land from when they got their 2 acres and a mule. So I say all that to say that black people, we do this in our culture a lot. We up and flee.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll fight for some shit, but then we'll just up and leave it, right? So what did we do? We up and left the South because it was hard. But had we stayed down there a little bit longer and fought a little bit harder, instead of trying to assimilate to what white folks got, we would have been all right.
Yeah,
Because look at it now. The people who stayed down there, the people in the Carolinas, their history is rich. You know what I'm saying? We lost our shit coming up here. The Great Migration.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I mean? It's a lot that go into that.
If it was me back then, I ain't having that shit. I don't think I could be able to preach a peace message with that type of shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also
But it was
media
hard
too.
to stay in the South when them factories started booming, though.
True, that's
You
true.
know
too.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it was more money up there on me.
It was
but like
definitely
that's the
bread.
thing too. Like they talk about Jim Crow, like even that picture up there, right? Integration. When did the bill get passed? 65, Civil Rights Bill. I think it got
Google
passed in
it.
65.
We can fact
Google
check.
it.
We can fact check, but keep
You
going.
had color pictures in 65.
Even
Why is
before
all
that.
of them black and white? Because they want us to think this shit was just so.
This shit was only like 50 years ago.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like this shit was.
Like
64, but you good.
60,
You
50,
had
60,
yeah,
yeah.
64.
64?
So yeah, so it's like this shit ain't that far ago. They had color. Why is everything in black and white? And then they also, I'm not one of those people that say shit didn't happen because it did happen. What I'm saying is that they make it. It's almost like a media thing. The fear factor, to put in your mind that being black back then was just terrible. Even though like my granddaddy, he had money. My granddaddy was a loan shark. Like he was one of them niggas.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of us had well, I come from an older family, but the people in my generation, they way older than me. They in their like 40s and shit. Like all my first cousins is like 40, between 45 to almost 50. Right? So all of them, like they granddaddies and shit like that was them niggas too. Like they was getting money. So for us, like we seen motherfucking Claude and what's my boy name?
I know
From
what you're trying to
From
say.
Life, right? Like you seen how motherfuckers
Ray.
was going to, and Ray, you seen how motherfuckers going to the juke joint, have a good time, spend a little $25 worth, you know what I'm saying? Pay their tabs. Black people was living decent. It was when white people came and fucked with us. We didn't have no footing.
That's what I'm saying. I really hate that a lot of black folks back then was like really hush with the shit. Like when they came, it's like, yeah, we just gonna have to shut the fuck up. No, fuck that. You not finna come in my house. You not finna drag my son nowhere. You not finna tell me I will, what that nigga Nat Turner do? Fight for my life.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm not gonna say. You know, I hate when we talk about us being in place of the people in the past and what they chose to do. But I definitely hope or wish that if we would have never integrated, we would have started to use violence instead of just,
because it's like it has to be a point of where it's like it's enough.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, let's be honest, violence got us here.
Yeah, that Emmett Till shit was probably
my
like,
grandmother
like it should have
vividly
changed. Like,
remembers
we
that.
finna just
Like
be violent.
people don't talk about people talk about, you know, where they marched to Selma, but they don't talk about that first day.
Bloodshed.
You get what I'm saying? Shit like that is what got us over this hump.
Mm-hmm.
This shit wasn't, and that's why we at what we at today too, because don't nobody want to shed no blood. Everybody want to talk about what happened in the 60s. What's happening right now?
Yeah. We should. Let me not say that.
Invite us to the violent protests.
It's not even that it needs
okay.
to be violent. I think we just need to.
Why you don't know how?
Because
what you waiting on?
like
you want to come to the range with me?
Yes.
I can teach you.
Okay.
You never?
No.
Really?
I don't like guns.
We-
Oh, you gonna have to
y'all
get
ever
with
seen that
this
video where that little girl, her daddy took her to the range and she said, "Wow, I don't want to do this no more." You ever see that video? That shit funny as hell.
I think every woman
I don't wanna
should
do
know
this no
how to
more.
shoot a
They
gun.
should. It's just I wish that all of y'all figured it out, so I ain't got to. So you just be next to me and you shoot it for me.
So integration.
What if
one?
he shoot me?
Yes,
Exactly.
Yes, sorry. To finish the game, I mean, integration for sure. We all pretty much agreed on that majority rule. Sorry, Jay. Sorry, Jay. But boom, that is who you got. The Black Plight edition. Thank you for playing.
We did it. Yeah.
This
No
is,
content can be copied without the club culture's consent.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's the game. How y'all feel about that game?
It was cool. It was
All
long.
right.
It was long, but it was cool.
5 out of 10.
You wanted it to be
50-50.
shorter?
I think it probably would have been better if it went all of us.
Okay.
Such an in-depth discussion. Too many opinions.
That's why I said we got an agenda to get through. When I first played it, it was going pretty quick. So I feel like having those explanations in between, it's like us potting. Like when we was doing the whole Black History Month
Some of
thing.
these
We was
were kinda
talking about
This
a
is
lot
a
of
whole
shit.
episode by itself.
Hell yeah.
Shit, we took 20 minutes on it.
Really?
That was 20
That's
minutes.
solid. 20 minutes of a show is solid.
This
is a
pods
show.
are an hour and 30.
But I'm saying this is a show.
No
20 minutes is
commercials.
solid.
Yeah, keep it at that. I feel like that's cool.
That's a lot for a pride intro though. I'll probably cut this shit off.
I'm crying. Another thing I wanted to talk about that I saw on I think it was Twitter was what was this Tyler J. Williams, dude off of Abbott's Elementary, and everybody says kid Chris.
People calling him gay or something?
Yeah. So a lot of people
Hey, he snapped.
ever since
He had a bar.
yeah, he went crazy
He had a
with
bar.
his reply. Everybody ever since Abbott Elementary went up,
Yeah, I never thought he was gay.
I never thought he was gay either.
Yeah, I never
he
thought-
popped out with a white girl before
That's
he was
what I'm
on
trying to
Abbott
figure
Elementary.
out. Where did y'all get the
Oh,
gay
that's
part?
disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I was confused at too. Like,
Where
he
did y'all
never did
get
no
the
gay
gay
shit
part?
to me.
He gave y'all gay?
You know what it is? It's because he's one of those black dudes that's not trying to be a thug.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They think he's a high maintenance black man.
Yeah, he's not trying to be a thug.
No, it's
so-
just
So like he's a
the-
me kind of gay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't even go that far
What the
with
fuck you just said?
Like a me, like I'm internet gay. Like I drink pink lemonade gay. Like I don't suck
Okay,
dick
yeah,
gay.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you also
Yeah, no sucking dick gay.
You also wouldn't wear the things that he would wear.
Who?
You.
What he be wearing?
So like
Sweater
Jonesy
vest,
not a fashion nigga
exactly.
He
so
wears sweaters
not
and-
wearing
Sweater vest.
tailored pants and
though. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
He
Let
wear
me-
crop
crotch
suit
huggers.
jacket.
yeah, he
that-
wear crop huggers and crotch huggers and shit.
I'm putting on the
Let me
suit
see.
one time this year,
Let me see a
and that's
crotch
for a
hugger.
wedding.
a crotch hugger. That you gotta ask her.
I
About
was gonna say,
that.
what the fuck is that?
Crotch huggers is them tight ass pants and
Chinos.
and kind of like
I
chinos.
love chinos.
A good taper fit. Ooh,
I love chinos too. But more of the story. Ever since Abbott Elementary went
Can
up,
we read what he put though? Do you got it?
I
Okay.
got it. His shit is like 2 Instagram stories long, but it's great. He basically said, usually I wouldn't address stuff like this, but I feel like it as a conversation is bigger than me. I'm not gay, but I think the culture of trying to find some kind of hidden trait or behavior that a closeted person, in quotations, let slip is very dangerous. Overanalyzing someone's behavior in an attempt to catch them directly contributes to the anxiety of a lot of queer and queer questioning people feel when they fear living in their truth. It makes the most pedestrian of conversations and interactions and spaces feel less safe for our gay brothers and sisters and those who may be questioning. It also reinforces an archetype many straight men have to live under that is oftentimes unrealistic, less free, and limits individual expression. I've been very clear about the intentionality I try to put into using my platform to push back against those archetypes every chance that I get. Being straight doesn't look one way. Being gay doesn't look one way. And what may seem like harmless fun and conversation might actually be sending a dangerous message to those struggling with real issues. I refuse to be inadvertently contribute to that. I refuse to inadvertently contribute to that message. Happy Pride to all of my queer and questioning brothers, sisters, and individuals. I pray that you feel seen in ways that make you feel safe in the celebration that is this month. As an ally, I continue to be committed to assisting in that where I can and helping to cultivate a future where we all are accepted and given permission to be ourselves.
Hey, shout out all my gay niggas, man.
Amen.
Yeah.
That was a pretty dope PR.
He snapped. I just ain't never seen nobody call him gay. Like, why did they? I don't watch TV, so I don't even know what's going on.
It's probably because of the way he dressed.
Yeah, it's that. It's just the way that he dressed, the way that.
But he has
they want
and
non-thugging ass
men to be gay. I think he was on J Hud's show, and he might have had his legs crossed or something like.
Is he not supposed to cross his legs
something
across?
Like this.
What's funny is that's how men used to cross their legs and women used to cross under. You know, that's so funny.
Cross at the ankles.
I think about that, like, cause I come from an old family, and all the old men in my family cross their legs like that.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
They not crossing their leg like that,
and they ball their hands up at their knee just like that.
Bro, we come from niggas wearing V-necks and long shit, titties out, nipples showing. That shit was sexy to a lot of women. Prince,
on my
all
soul,
that.
Niggas was wearing fishnets.
Look. Since we gonna go there. Prince was the most feminist, flyest, sexy, straight. Didn't know what he had.
You know him and Rick James had beef.
Yes, it was real
beef.
Who you think would have won in the fist fight?
Prince was taking Rick James swag. You know, Rick James was that nigga doing that shit.
Yeah, he was the pretty pinky nigga.
You know
and then this sexy light skinned motherfucker come along.
He started doing that shit. He started stealing his shit, man. It's in that Rick James documentary that just came out on HBO.
Who you think winning in a fist fight between Prince and Rick James? Prince beating the fuck out of Rick.
I'm gonna say Prince.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Prince was masculine as hell.
Oh man,
but just very feminine, and that's what he'll tell you. It's because of his mama. He was always with his mother. Mm-hmm. He was always with his mother.
Yeah, Prince like a Jonesy gay.
He like what's the word?
He a little further.
Feminine, hot,
yeah.
metrosexual.
Okay.
He was like a metrosexual man.
Metro Boomin did what?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, he'll get a badass blowout.
Yeah.
With a badass bitch.
Okay,
with the same hairstyle.
Okay, they both went to the same hairdresser.
I don't really understand why is that even like a big deal. Somebody being gay, like I still don't get it.
Cause it's different.
No, in the past to now, like why was that ever like? Because if we didn't have the Bible, if we didn't have Christianity, you wouldn't.
What they say that's really Western civilization that did that. You know, they say
made it taboo being gay.
Yeah, they say that because they only, and I think they get back to down to like even like how nasty they were and stuff like that. They probably couldn't keep their population big, so man and woman needed to be together. Like I feel like a bunch of things went into that versus like, you know, over in Africa where we was at. You know, you had the female wives and the male husbands, and everything was more so going off of spirit and energy. You know what I'm saying? So if you was born female, but you possessed that providence and that hunter mentality,
you did what
that's what you did.
Yeah.
If he was born male and he possessed that nurturing and loving, you know, that's what he did. And so I think that damn, I lost where I was going with this.
Western civilization.
Western civilization is the reason why we look down.
Yeah,
because
the Romans and the Greeks, they was getting it on.
So Africans had stay-at-home dads.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You had men that would gather, and you had women that could hunt their ass off.
Yeah, the Women King is a true story.
Was it the Dora Milaje? It's something like that.
Dahomey or something like that.
The name of their place was Dahomey.
Man, y'all got to give me the book to read because I ain't gonna watch
There was a tribe of like women warriors.
Yeah,
They was some bad bitches
There were
too.
women leaders in a lot of tribes over men. Like
They
it was
coming
never
through the
such a
bush.
thing where patriarchy is. I feel like that's a Western thing. That's not.
for sure.
Yeah.
Really, it's more of a European thing.
Man, whoever got books on that, send them my way.
I also was watching Love Is Blind Queer on Netflix.
What's that?
I've been seeing clips with this white Lexi, and the black girl or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit been triggering me.
What's this?
What's triggering you about that for you?
Whenever I see black people like that girl, it just give me weird vibes. Like, I haven't watched it though. I just only seen the clips.
What type of black girl is she? Oh my god! What's that TikTok that's going around?
Yeah,
am I the type of black girl that only attracts white guys? Middle part behind the ears.
Yeah.
And then I don't like black women who act like, whenever a black woman is with a white chick, I'm already looking at you side eye.
Cause how black are you?
How why what's to you?
Is
you
black
cool?
Are you? Are you
when a man do
black?
it, when niggas do it, I get it. But as a black woman, is you cool?
When niggas like, you mean niggas like black men and white men?
No, when black men go after white women and shit like that, I get it. Like,
but as a black woman,
I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Why your strong ass over here? What you doing?
Like, why are you with
Blink
this,
twice
this
if you in
lady?
trouble.
And then, I seen the clip with her friend.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
she was giving it to a real,
it's looking like,
sisters.
it's looking like you being delusional and you trying to live in this
la
la land. But I haven't watched the whole thing, so I can't really comment.
Well, when you watch it, we can have another conversation because it's great. I think it's a lot of think pieces in there for us to talk about. But it was one thing in there where one of the parents had said, so one of the girls was like, I don't know if I ever want to be married. I feel like it's like I'm supposed to be locked in and trapped to one person for the rest of my life when I get married. I think a lot of us, it's not speak for y'all, but a lot of people feel that way with marriage. Like, it's very much like an anxious thing to make a decision on because you really supposed to be with that person through a lot and forever. So she's anxious about not being able, if I ever want to change my hair, like, I got to talk to this nigga and all this stuff. And she's just like, I'm anxious. I don't think I want to do that. And so her dad was like, well, marriage started when niggas' life expectancy was only 25 to 30. So you didn't have to be with this person forever. You all would die. You
only gonna be married 5 years.
We live till we 112 now. So you really are locked in for a long ass time. And that, when I heard that, I was like, damn, you right. God, yes.
No, I don't even think
if
it's
we
that
locked
deep.
in, ain't no switching up.
Hell no. Hell
But I
no.
don't even
I'm
think
leaving.
it's that deep. I think what people problem is millennials. As millennials, everything is microwave society. Everything is microwave except for life, right? So I think that, and then we also don't do shit that we don't want to do. Like, we got that shit bad. We don't want to do that shit. Fuck it. I ain't doing it. Even though you gotta do shit that you don't want to do in life.
See, we don't do stuff that we want to do or we passionate about too. So
that part. But so I think the problem is within that whole, like, we got a whole generation of people before us that dogged marriage. You know what I'm saying? And then our generation, we looking at that shit like, I ain't never doing that shit. Gotta be tied down, gotta do woo-woo. But I also, again, I come from an older family. People used to, like, getting married isn't the end all. People used to get divorced. And we think, oh, my grandma and them. No, boy, I really get to know your grandma. I guarantee you she was married twice or 3 times. You get what I'm saying? So to act as if once we get married, it's over. No.
Boy, my grandma
don't get a divorce.
I mean, that's
twice.
the Christianity part.
Bro, them Christians back. My grandma was married twice. My granddaddy probably was married 3-4 times.
They do
and
it.
Then on top of that, my granddaddy used to tell, like, my uncle, you ain't shacking up with that girl, go marry her. Like, the culture was to get married. So
if you had a baby
divorced,
on the way, you got to get married. You can leave the bitch after the baby get here, but you got to be married by the time that baby drop.
When that baby drop. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why that ever made sense. Y'all still fucked. without being married.
Either way
and
it
had
goes.
a baby out of wedlock.
When that baby
We's
born,
married now.
Yeah.
We's married now.
You feel me?
Black people, I swear to God, we try to go through hoops all the time, bro. You still did it
I
out of
think
wedlock.
people marry out of pressure.
For sure.
A lot of, and that's why a lot of people don't really even get past the cupcake stage of their relationship. Everybody be thinking that shit peaches and cream. No.
Some women weaponize getting married. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I won't give you this," or "I don't think you're actually serious about me unless you put a ring on it." You don't want to marry me. If you don't know if you want to marry me by a year, then you're
like, what was it? I think it
that's
went
true
viral.
though. And the show, The Ultimatum, shows you that.
Yeah.
That show is I don't know. Fuck no.
That show literally shows you that. Have you ever watched that?
I don't watch TV, so what we talking about?
Okay,
so
go ahead.
I'll give a quick synopsis. The ultimatum is couples that's been together for some time. They give their partners an ultimatum because they want marriage.
Right.
And the other person probably is not ready. Whatever reason they got, they're not ready for marriage. And so they bring them on the show, the ultimatum. You come in with all these other couples that all know what they finna get into with getting here. You do a trial marriage with whoever you have a vibe with that is in another relationship that came with their couple.
What the fuck?
So you spend 3 weeks married with them.
I know what this show is, but the memory why I know what this show is.
Okay, you spend 3 weeks with the trial marriage, and then you go back to your partner and spend 3 weeks with them, and then you make a decision.
That's a motherfucking setup.
Yeah,
that's a straight setup.
This is the thing, y'all. This is the thing. Some of those people don't even make it to that point because when they're in the room deciding, picking who they finna be with, some people drop down to a knee right there. Boom. I don't care. I want to be with you. I don't want to see you with nobody else. Right? Because that's the culture around us. It's like, oh, marriage is this, marriage is that. So I could put it out. But in reality, bro, and I always say this, the with you is always silent. People know if they want to be with you or not. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
So for you to be like, oh, I don't want to get married until I get enough money to buy this house.
You never have enough money,
nigga. You don't want to marry her for real.
That was the black girl on the show. That's her story. She out of I want to have all my money.
No, you don't. Yeah. You don't want to marry her for real.
It was a post that went viral like last year. Shorty and her dude been together 10 years, and he finally popped a question to her in the car or some shit like that. And she goes off. I don't even fucking want the ring no more. You could have did it better than this. Nigga, you waited 10 years for this. If you don't come get this motherfucker out of my hand. So everybody was like, oh yeah, he bogus and X, Y, and Z, and he could have did better. She waited for 10 years. By year 3, I would have been.
I mean, if you wait for 10 years to get married and now you want to marry me after 10 years, I wouldn't want to get married either. I don't trust that.
But my thing is, you sat there. If your intention was to have,
we could just date for the rest of our lives.
No, they got kids and shit. They common law married.
That's fine. We could do that.
But he don't want to do that. Now he want to marry her.
You know why? Because men know this is a thing, bro. Men benefit from marriage. Women benefit from divorce. So once niggas start to get to their midlife crisis age, they ready to settle. And that's why you see motherfuckers say, damn, Unc, you with her? Yeah.
Niggas be 40 and she 27.
No, not even that. It could be a bitch that's just like, you never seen your uncle dating no type of bitch like this. He always had nice looking women, whatever. You're like, damn, Unc, that's you?
Her name Cheryl.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn it be Cheryl.
Shirley. You know, and it's like, yeah, you know, she take care of niggas, she keep her lights on, and that's because men settle and they marry whoever is available for them when they're ready to settle down. So, like, no,
I agree with you.
The with you is always silent. That nigga know if he want to marry you or not. That nigga know if he want to be with you or not. Don't ever let that motherfucker play in your face.
Personally, for myself, because this is something new for me. I met somebody that is so great and I had no complaints for them. But I personally was like traumatized. I had to heal through some stuff from past relationships. And so they could have been great in front of me. And I knew they were a great person, but I wasn't fully in. Like I couldn't just commit to it.
You was dealing with your bullshit.
I had to deal with my bullshit. And so sometimes there are like real cases where like they really not ready.
No, you're not ready for me right now.
Yeah.
Because like, what's the issue?
But it don't seem like
it doesn't register in the moment.
In the moment, until after you've worked through those issues, and now you can come like, oh shit.
A lot of people they like forcing it to see like maybe if I put a little pressure on it, it's gonna straighten out. Nah, you bending the shit out of that motherfucker. Just let it do what it do. Sometimes what's they saying? If it's true love, it'll come back. Nah, sometimes you just gotta let that bitch go.
Yeah, that's true. But I do think if it's true love, it'll come back.
I think distance is the greatest thing to heal a relationship or
Facts.
let you know what is really real with that relationship is distance. Don't be arguing, trying to force a motherfucker to see it your way. Just give you.
I feel like when
distance.
y'all are too much in sync before y'all even start the relationship, that's a good sign.
What you mean by that? What's in sync?
All right, time for my love story. Oh my God, Scootie's in love. Oh. Yeah, me and my boyfriend are in sync. Like,
y'all be both on your periods at the same time?
I'm dead.
Blood sisters, ugly. Nah, it's just I used to find myself with a lot of the men that I dated that I kind of have to be like, oh, let's do this. Like I was putting more effort into the relationship than what was actually necessary for me, or what I felt like was necessary for me. Now this nigga, he come with everything planned out already. He be like, yeah, we finna go here on Thursday, 8:30. I be like,
What's that purring?
The pussy.
absolutely.
Oh, I was just saying something.
Now, Scootie in love. Her ass in love.
Let me tell you something. That is not a word you will ever hear.
Yo, gay ass.
No,
That's gay.
I know it's gay to be in love,
Yo,
but
gay
y'all, I'm in
ass.
love. I want to wash his clothes.
That's some gay shit.
That's some love.
That's
bitch.
some love, bitch.
That's some
I
love.
I want to wash his clothes.
I
is
want
love?
to wash his clothes. I told him like, yeah, get all your clothes together so I can wash them and shit.
Y'all
You're like,
niggas-
what?
Y'all niggas gay as hell.
I'm like, yeah. No, let me tell you, the man clips my dog's nails.
Oh, man.
Aw.
Do you know how?
Yeah.
I don't have to
man.
ask.
You want to like lay his motherfucking white beat in his drawers?
Oh my
She
girl.
wanna iron the
Lay
white beater.
out his
talking about, Jay?
uniform
What
for
are they
work.
talking
Let me
about?
just make him a lunch.
Let me run your bath water.
Let me tell you something.
He
He make a bitch want to make a hot lunch and make sure it stay
You
warm
feel
all
me?
day.
Bro.
I got you a canteen, daddy.
So,
I'm dead.
that's funny. Shania, the R&B girl, she came over and she clipped my bunny's nails for me. They nails were extremely long. It was not supposed to be that long, but I was scared to cut they shit. So she did it for me. I'm watching her easily hold my bunnies, clip them. They not jumping. They just chilling. I felt like that was the first time I was able to feel like what it is to be a single parent and you see a good man. And
Girl,
you-
get the fuck out of here. No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I'm serious.
Because look, let me tell you something. My dog, that's her daddy now.
bro. Talk about he brought my baby some McDonald's.
I swear to God, I was like,
You bought my baby some fruit
I made
snacks.
her the godmama that day. I said, you are the godmama.
When I tell you, my dog be more excited to see this nigga than me.
Yeah.
And I see her every day.
yeah.
She be like, oh my God, my daddy.
Chill,
Bro, they
shorty.
didn't want to get in the cage after she clipped that shit. They wanted to go outside and they wouldn't get in the cage. I had to take them aside and chill outside with her. I was like, wow.
To take rabbits outside is just so crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was terrified when I walked in here. That's why I stood by the door only.
Oh, the rabbits?
I'm scared of rabbits.
Yeah.
do that, dude. Okay,
The
last
breed.
topic before we close out.
Nah, bro. My cousin had a big ass rabbit that was this big.
Oh, one of them long ones.
Yes, that shit terrified me.
Oh yeah, if you're new to the pod, we have bunnies. So that's something that probably happened at the beginning of the episodes. But Nova, when we went viral with that clip, we also had a lot of commentary on another clip when we were talking about your definition of accountability, which we all was in here agreeing on. So it's our definition of accountability.
Can somebody pull up the Webster's definition of accountability?
Yeah, y'all,
shit.
you do that, Jonesy.
And
I'm gonna
then-
pull up the comments.
And then you pull up the definition of precaution.
So if you are new to the pod, this is season 3. If you are currently watching episode 46, and season 3's theme is accountability. So holding each other accountable and holding yourself accountable.
Which one you want first?
So can I get accountability first?
The fact or condition of being accountable, responsibility.
Okay.
Accountability. Let's see.
This nigga said accountability.
Second one. Okay, let me go downhill, man. You're making me work a little hard. The quality or state of being accountable.
Okay. Can I read?
A measure taken in advance to prevent something dangerous, unpleasant, or inconvenient from happening.
Don't that sound like the same thing?
Yeah.
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 So why do you need to? That's like saying I'm going to go take a SAT test.
Explain that.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost.
Explain that example.
Do you know what the SAT stand for? The T is test. So why the fuck are you saying I'm going to take a SAT test?
Okay.
I don't need to be accountable for my precaution because I need to have precaution.
Okay, all right. So you got to be a slow motherfucker to pick that up. I picked that up. I got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Y'all on this bitch playing semantics, bro. I said accountability and precaution is two different things, right? Mm-hmm. If somebody break into your car, you cannot be accountable for somebody breaking into your car. However, you can say, man, I should take better precautions next time.
Yeah.
So you're accountable of the precautions that you can take.
There's no purpose of saying that.
But there's no, I feel
that's
you.
why I hate the word accountability, because people always place it somewhere where you should. It's victim blaming.
So it's more of a synonym kind of
synonymous.
Yeah, like it's like
it
they be victim blaming. Like, well, you should have been accountable because people breaking cars. No, that bitch shouldn't be a thief.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Now, I should take precaution
in parking my vehicle in this area because it is a known area to get broken into.
And what if it wasn't? What if you was in the richest of the richest neighborhood?
What if you was in Glen Park?
Ooh, bitch, you just blew my mind.
I'm saying, like, people be thinking they so fucking smart. Like, and that's why I don't read comments, because y'all are fucking idiots.
So if you are on YouTube or on the streaming platform, a large majority of the comments to that clip was, can you take accountability for not taking precaution? We know that there are bad people and bad people do bad things. And so a lot of people were disagreeing with our definition of accountability because they feel as if we should have taken accountability for not taking precaution.
So I got you, gang. I got you. I'm finna do it in a slow voice.
I'm caught up with you now.
So to take precaution is to be aware of that something dangerous, unpleasant, or X, Y, or Z is going to occur.
Right.
Being accountable is knowing that X, Y, and Z can happen, and you have to stand up for it. Like, you got to pay attention to that. So they are synopsis. I think people hold accountability as like, no matter what the situation, it's your shit. Mm-hmm. And sometimes
that's what a lot of the comments were saying.
Yeah, but just like she said, if you live in Beverly, you can't be held accountable if a motherfucker break into your car because you not outside. It ain't like you sitting on your porch all damn night waiting for somebody to walk up
in a subdivision with motherfucking security, a front security, and I pay for the HOA. I pay for HOA. I do all of these things to make sure I'm good, and I still get a home invasion. So now am I supposed to? Nope. The accountability is because you left your house door unlocked.
The person that should be held accountable is the person
that came in. Where the fuck is
that? And the security because where were your antennas when they were stealing my shit?
So comments were all
what
saying
movie is that from?
That
Friday.
Shared accountability is a thing, meaning precaution and accountability can live in duality because you should be able to share accountability in situations where you knew that this could happen, or you can assume, oh, I'm in a bad neighborhood, so I'm
assumptions. I like assholes.
Yeah,
everybody got one.
That's what some of the comments arguments was like. This is a terrible take because of that shared accountability in this scenario that you had gave.
But I mean, in all honesty,
I should not be held accountable for somebody breaking in my car.
Just because you're precautious doesn't mean that you should be held accountable.
What you got, Jew?
If I gave you my car and it got stolen because you ain't locked the door,
then you're held accountable. That's different. Then you're held accountable because you got my shit. It's not in my possession. It's in yours. So that means you need to pay attention to what the fuck you doing.
People would say? You should have never let that motherfucker drive your car. No way.
You should have been cautious.
You gotta be accountable for letting them drive your car. See what I'm saying? People use the word accountable. Well, they overdo it.
What that nigga A$AP Rocky say? A slippery slope.
You know what I mean?
Jonesy?
And the whole time your homie going to work.
Yeah, he trying
do some productive shit. Yeah.
See, I was reading these comments and I started thinking about like, what is my rebuttal to their rebuttal? Because I still agree. I think that because the definition of it used the word responsibility, I think that that's the word that we should use to combat to what they're saying. Being responsible and being accountable are two different things, but they're also synonymous. I think that when you say you're responsible, you're talking about your possession and without any like effect. So if I know that if I don't take care of my kids, they might turn out to pieces of shit, but I created them, I'm responsible for them. But if my kid was to,
do, but you don't have to.
Yeah, but if my kid was to get murdered, and I feel like I should have been in their lives more, and maybe they wouldn't have put themselves in a situation, I can hold myself responsible, but I shouldn't hold myself accountable.
Holding yourself accountable is like knowing your son got a peanut allergy, yet you sitting here got Snickers and Twix and all this other shit. Like,
yeah,
now he having an allergic reaction.
Yeah,
this your son. You know that shit's not supposed to. You need to be held accountable.
Responsibilities are the inadvert things that people try to make be accountability,
and that's why I don't like. I feel like the word people just overdo it. They oversauce accountability.
It's just it's a jazzy word, and they feel like it's a word they gotta use.
Yeah,
and it's so subjective to hold yourself accountable to things that you probably don't even think is that you need to be held accountable for. Like, we all have the law of murdering is not a good thing, and so well, it's a law, so we shouldn't murder. That's what the law says. But we also have things that are not laws, that are just subjective, like
morally wrong type.
Yeah. So like you could pick and choose what to hold yourself accountable for if you don't think that is immorally.
That's right.
But you can't really pick and choose certain responsibilities either.
Yeah.
While we on the topic of accountability, are we talking about Travis Rudolph today at all?
Speak on him. What is that?
That's the football player that
Oh, okay.
That so boom. This you know that's how the
we can end on this topic.
You know what I'm saying? So boom. So my dog Travis Rudolph in a relationship with this girl named Dominique, but Travis in a relationship with a shorty Dominique Mary. So they already on bullshit, right?
Wait. Pause.
Do that again.
So boom. So you got Travis, right?
Right.
Travis got a girl. His girl Dominique got a husband.
This the brother killer bitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still don't know what happened.
She needs to be.
Hold on.
Let him
You giving
us
this
the
long
overview.
ass story.
Y'all have me start
Travis
over.
has a girlfriend, Dominique.
Dominique got a nigga.
Dominique has a husband, so she is committing adultery with Travis.
Is she separated or no?
No,
We don't know that.
We don't know that piece, but
Yeah. So anyway,
she was cheating.
both of them are cheating.
What you saying?
Both parties are cheating.
adultery.
Yeah, they both got partners.
Okay, so what
Exactly.
happened?
They're
Both parties are
adulterers.
cheating.
What happened between Travis and Dominique?
So they at the crib. Dominique go through his phone. She see that he was texting somebody else. They get into it over that whole thing. They get to fighting, throwing blows, typical fighting each other over shit, right?
This is Travis and the married woman.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
His married, yeah.
Savage, yeah.
Yeah, his
Yes.
side. Yeah. Anyway, so the fight spills outside, and this video is online, the Ring camera. So she taking off on Buddy. Give him a whole bunch of minka maka munkas. So they leave. No, the fight spill out into the street. Eventually they leave. So she blowing his shit up. Like, yeah, I'm going to send my brothers to shoot your shit up. Woo, 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 woo. Brothers go slide up over there. And then one of the brothers ended up getting killed by Travis. And his brother. Because Travis stayed with his brother and his parents. So they get into a shootout. One of the brothers dies. Everybody flees. Everybody get arrested. Now they on day 8 of the trial. Y'all, you should definitely go watch the
I ain't gonna lie.
the trial hearings.
They need to hold her accountable because all of this shit spiraled because of your lying ass. But he needs to be held responsible for the shit that he did.
No, I was having a stroke listening to her.
But what did he do?
He had an AR. He ran after the car and shot at their car and inadvertently shot one of the boys that was with them and then killed the other boy.
But this is after they were shooting at him.
They never shot at him.
Oh.
They were just swinging at him, and like he said, they threatened him and was like, "Oh yeah, we got a gun," woo, 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 and they was waving guns out the car. So he shot in self-defense. But the problem that's occurring is allegedly.
Yeah, you can't fire somebody down if they ain't firing at you.
This is the thing. He left off his property. He chased them.
Oh, hell no.
So that's where the responsibility needs to come in. Like you inadvertently fucked yourself because you chased him down, and then you have a military assault weapon.
But would that be holding yourself accountable? Because would that be holding yourself responsible or accountable? I think that would be an accountable thing. Because even though you was in that situation, you did not one time take a second and think about what the fuck you was doing.
Yeah, I give you that. But I don't think they should. I don't think he intentionally tried to kill them, but he was like, fearing for. He genuinely probably felt fearing for his life.
When people get in situations like that, I feel like they oversauce.
Yeah.
Especially, I gotta watch the video.
I ain't gonna lie.
And see his demeanor, but like sometimes I notice like people they over fucking do it.
No, in his interview, he looked bad.
Stressed.
He looked bad. Like I think what happened was more detrimental for him than it was for her. For that to be her brother or whoever he is.
Yeah.
He was more hurt by that shit.
She looked like
he probably not a killer
them.
for real.
No, he knew them.
Yeah.
He knew those people. So it was kind of like, damn, I just ended my life for another nigga wife.
Yeah. And she was like smirking and stuff on the stand and while she talking about.
Is it a white chick?
No,
No,
she
she
like
black.
light skin.
She like a,
but
she might
they
be
in
like
Florida.
mixed. She might be mixed.
Yeah, because I was like, the thing, I seen some of that a little bit, but I thought she was white.
No, she might be Latin or she could be black.
She could be Latin.
I'm sure she got some with mixed with black.
She one of them IG influencer top model type bitches.
Okay. So she ambiguous.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad because it's like, damn, you just ruined 5 people, 5 different lives, 5, 6 different lives off impulse.
See, that's where it get tricky. I don't know if I should hold her accountable for that. Like she's held accountable for being the start of the chain of events leading up to her brother being killed.
She sent the hit out.
But I mean,
No, I think both of them are. I think she's held accountable for this situation.
Mm-hmm. But he got to
be held accountable for his action. Yeah. Like, because once no gun was shot at me and y'all fleeing off my property, you can't then go hunt a motherfucker down.
The niggas wasn't even getting no good hits because they all fighting at the door, and everybody know they door probably no bigger than your door. How many fucking punches we gonna get through that door?
Do we hold the brothers, the ones that came?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
everybody that was there needs to be held accountable for their action.
I actually hate situations like this because I'd be like, at what point was anybody in this situation gonna think? Mm-hmm. Because when I'm in situations like that,
the oldest brother was the only one thinking.
Yeah, when I'm in situations like that, I always think, like
close the door, gang, leave, but.
Yeah, Travis' brother was trying to stop him. What I say
is he probably got caught up.
Sorry about this train. Hold on 1 second.
Sorry about the train, guys. We can rap now. I finna fucking rap because this finna get cut out.
What'd you say? I left my porch open.
I left my porch open. Sorry. All right.
Left my porch
it should be almost done. All right,
Bars,
go ahead. Do your
nigga.
thing, Scootie.
But no, yeah, she inadvertently did that shit. Like, I don't think her true intention was for somebody to die.
Yeah.
But she knew what she was doing when she called them. She knew what the outcome was be. She been messing with this man, so she know he had guns and everything else in between there.
She called him.
You just don't play like that.
You just didn't think he was gonna have the balls to pull him out.
Yeah.
But when people are in fight or flight, you never know what they gonna do.
Why the hell you worried about him texting somebody else? You married.
And you're married. I hope
we don't know if they separated.
That's how I felt about that Taco Bell shit.
I hope
Taco Bell.
Like, how you gonna get mad? And I was just at the graduation, and like
this nigga,
what you think? He had Taco Bell
in a drive-through with a man,
and you mad, but you just had me.
We can't confuse
that
the
shit
listeners.
threw me off, bro.
It's a backstory. Just put a little dream bubble up there.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, this is why this season is about accountability. We have so many scenarios we can go through and actually like talk about it with our definition. Because I think that's where we all got to get to is the world needs to come to a census on what is our definition of accountability. No gray areas. This is it, black and white.
I ain't gonna lie.
So we can actually get somewhere.
He needs to go to jail, but they kind of need to
like manslaughter.
Yes, accidental manslaughter.
She needs jail.
She needs to go to jail.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to beat her ass.
Because you put a hit out.
But no, I was gonna say they need to start holding
women accountable for that
shit like that on my life.
They don't hold women accountable for a lot of the things that happen with men, like false charges and all that other shit. Them bitches just be walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you ruin somebody's life like that, you definitely should.
You need to get your life ruined.
But the law only protects physical harm. Mental and emotional harm is rarely a thing for
that
real,
is so
unless
ridiculous.
you got money to try to say, yeah, this nigga harassed me. But
yeah, they need to drop him to like
need to go jail for lying.
manslaughter. Yeah. No. Because I be lying sometimes.
Yeah, but are you lying and it kills people? Like,
no, I ain't lying that hard. I just be lying about simple shit.
What you say?
I was gonna say that's where we ending. People don't lie or don't What the fuck?
I ain't gonna never say people shouldn't lie.
People should be jailed for lying.
Yeah,
there we go. People should be jailed for
lying if that lie leads to physical harm, because that's what the law
protects. If people
dying
because you lying, you need to go to hell.
But
like if I say somebody raped me, and they didn't, and then my daddy go kill that person.
Oh yeah, they need to put your ass under the jail.
Or you got that person that you falsely accused locked up.
That part and ruined their reputation. Because once you put that rape on somebody, ain't no coming back off that shit.
Yeah.
Even when you you get vindicated, it's no shaking that shit.
Yeah.
Unless you move out of town.
Thugging with your rounds.
Okay.
Move out of town. Thugging with his rounds.
All right. If you are on YouTube, actually before we close out, every new person that watches the pod, listens to the pod, if you go on YouTube, we have all our links there. Please buy some merch. Check out our website. Spend some good time on there. We also have a questionnaire form on every YouTube description where you can click on it and you can leave us voice memos. You can leave us requests to like talk about particular topics we haven't gave our takes on. You can leave us shout outs. You can do whatever on that form. Fill that form out and send it to us. I'll check it every so often to shout people out and read what y'all put out there for us.
Hey, let's represent the black-owned merch that we rock.
Man, we got great merch.
You know what I'm saying? We out here, black-owned merch out here.
Club Culture family, get you some merch.
Shout out Same Hustle, New Money.
I'm sorry, this is Spencer's.
Supporting them crackers.
Yeah. And if you don't know, our schedule is every Friday morning. The streaming platforms is at 7 a.m. Central Time. On YouTube it's supposed to be 11:30 every morning, Fridays, but Central Time. So that is our schedule for the
11:30 to 1:30.
And the chapters will be up when they be up, God damn it.
Yes, and the R&B pod is every Monday afternoon.
Fuck with us.
And I'm Nova, I'm just here.
Yeah. No, you're not just here. You ain't just Nova.
Just Nova, baby.
Nova, you're part of the squad, man.
You thugging with your rounds.
If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. Peace.
Both you bitches mad. I think y'all should scissor.
Wow.
Just watch the damn podcast.